Now we want to welcome Harry Luc on stage. Harry will bless us with his knowledge as well, a man that is super busy in so many events, to join us to share his knowledge about technology and also music. Harry. That's right, yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah. And also, it is with great honor that I am introducing on stage someone that I truly admire, a genius, years of experience in the music industry, from band to band, but he's also a hit maker. He doesn't want to be called a superstar, but he want to be called a superstar maker. But trust me, he's a superstar by himself. Truly an honor to have among us a great soul, Maestro Richie, joining us on stage. Maestro. A bigger round of applause for the Maestro Richie, please. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great souls. I'm wondering, maybe my first question would be with Maestro Richie, because we were in Indiana the other day, and I traveled literally three cities in like 3 days, and he's doing way more than that. Do you even have time to sleep, sir? That response tells you.
See, I may not remember any of this later because this is not my time.
Yeah, that's a bedtime.
Yeah, it's bedtime. So, yeah.
Most definitely. All right, so let's start with Harry. I know you connect with the technology and how it's moving. So why don't we talk about how you think that emerging technologies are changing the business, the model of how we had the business, right? We have it a certain way, and then now technology as it's evolving, we have to switch to certain things. The importance of technology in the modern industry. Harry Luc.
Thank you, James. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Pleasure to be here this morning, and then especially to be able to share the stage with Maestro Richie. Thank you. I have a specific idea when it comes to new music business model, because I always see it, how we doing it in Haiti, and then how it's been evolving, and then what we are going to do to keep moving, and then especially to make it like as a business, whoever's doing it, so they could gain something out of it. Because the way it's been going since the start of the music business, like as far as business model since 1870, and then to now with the streaming, us that's really doing it over the Haitian music industry, are we gonna keep up? Because you know that all the problems that we have as far as technology inclusions, finance inclusion, I have to say, thanks to Mr. Parrett that's doing a lot of things as far as changing the paradigm as far as the way people are doing finance in Haiti, and then being able to make it accessible for not only people who has the idea, but wherever you are in Haiti, you could have access to finance, technology, where the musicians doesn't have only to go to Cap Haitian or Saint Mark to play, where whoever they are, people could buy and stream as well, and then to be able to, they could live with it. Me personally, I've been watching it, and I realized that worldwide, they have a lot of opportunities, but still now, for our business, they have to perform. They have to perform, because we 14 millions or 15, 3 or 3.5 are living abroad, and then whoever stay in Haiti right now, they don't really have access to that. And then how they gonna be able to go to stream, and then how they gonna be able to live with that? I don't think so. And we have it is a big I can say that fight for us to sit together and then to create a new business model, not the way it's happening worldwide, because we have to come when it's come to what's happening
Yeah.
I mean, to the rest of the world. But in Haiti now, what are we going to do to shape it and then to follow what's going on right now? Because it's been evolving, and then we have to catch up.
There we go. Nicely said, Ari. I have to warn you, I might be a little bit biased here because that gentleman is just a true love. I'm telling you, because he's doing so much by keeping us in the Haitian culture. You may not know. For us men, we had to learn how to go to therapy. We go to music when we want to cry. We go to music when someone hurt our hearts, you know. We go all to music, and he's been making hits over and over again. Mais, thank you so much for being here. What I want to ask you is, you transcend generations, and you always find a way to connect with what we call old generations, new generations with your music. How you use technology. Now there's the new AI that you're keeping us, and everybody's dancing that, you know, when you go to the bal, you know, you have the cinq continents. That's for, like, you know, you always connect with your audience. How do you do it? By using technology, the right sound in studio to connect with the audience?
Well, that part is a gift because I'm a man of rhythm. I'm from a country of rhythm, you know. Everything that's been going on stage, while I was sitting there, I was trying to make a beat under those pitches. Wow. You know, that's how I feel. And I'm a fan of Michael Jackson.
Yes.
And I feel a little bit, I'm sorry for the term retarded, because men, when we don't want to talk about being fan of Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson is supposed to be for the kids.
Yes.
So you see how old Michael Jackson was?
Yeah. So I don't want to guess your age now.
So it means it's what you're producing.
Yeah.
You know, a 16-year-old may have like a 7-year-old as his fan base, while a 7-year-old might have only below 15. You know, that's how it's in the concept. You know what the target is, who you're trying to talk to, who you're trying to convince. So that's where you start with the production. I mean, that's what works for me. I usually tell everybody that, you know, touche me à home. But this is how that's how I work. You know, that's how it gets to me. That's the concept. And sound is a big part because the words play their role, but the sound is the first thing that catches on. That's the another way for me to, you know, to cook what I'm cooking. And sound is the technology always been around. Because if you listen to a Weber Siko record and you listen to Skasha record, you're gonna see the difference in the sound. And that's how you're gonna know what time. That's how I know. I listen to a record, I know what era, what time it came up. You know, that's how that's how we are, because we know by the sound. Until now, you gotta have a Bob Marley and the Wailers or a Billie Jean album to balance a sound system, because those recordings were so on point. You understand? So it's like, that's how we know. In sounds is very important. I mean, has been and always will be. So that's how it works for me. That's how I do it. And I know it's like, I listen, I pay attention. You have to be very sensitive. If you function within the community, it's like, you gotta know what's going on. You know, that's how you're gonna connect with the people. I mean, those are the things for me.
Wow, I'm hearing from Maestro right here that we are always and will always be student of the universe, that we have to pay attention, you know, the sound. And sometimes I'm assuming for the music tech, we're going to have a song, because Maestro already is thinking about writing some beats. So please say our names. Make sure you connect with the Maestro so our names could be mentioned in the song. But yeah, I'm hearing that you could, that imagination, that inspiration could come from anywhere. You know, could be someone say something and you connect. And I'm also hearing the same thing that Professor Desu was saying. pay attention to your surrounding, and that could be great for you. So before I go back to Harry Maestro, I wanted to ask how you use the social media. I mean, even us at the TV station, they always like, okay, we have Facebook. First it was Twitter. Okay, now we got to do the report. We also have to post on Twitter. We have to follow, the comments. And then boom, Instagram. Okay, well, we got to keep up now. Now we have Twitter. Facebook. And then, okay, now we have TikTok. Mm-hmm. So you also manage yourself. You are managing a lot of people, writing for a lot of other artists as well, and plus your band. How you keep up with social media? I've seen you on TikTok and other places for you to do videos to respond to the viewers. That's another ad on technology that you have to keep up on.
I do not.
Yeah.
I found out that they're not real places.
Yeah.
So, but since we have to work with it, so I have people in my team that do. You understand?
So now we know if somebody replied to his TikTok, so we know it's a representative.
The thing is, there's an innocence and the talent, I'm gonna use the right word, the creation.
Yeah.
It's like you have to keep away sometimes. Yeah. And it's like you have to find a way to balance it. When it's important because that's how you connect with people nowadays, especially youngsters. Yeah. You have to be on the social media. But at the same time, you got to keep that distance because you want to come out with something fresh. It has to come from someplace. And if you know how to do that, and I'm still trying because here I'm in class like you because I've been learning since, I got in here. So it's like I'm learning different perspective, different ideas from you guys. You have a lot to offer, but sometimes I find myself away from it all because that's why I put myself in a position to grab whatever's coming because I don't own it. I don't know when. I have a piece of paper. I'm trying to write a song today. Nothing. Next week, nothing. But 1 minute, everything can come. So you put yourself in a position to receive. You know what to say thanks for and what to take credit for. I think that's the idea. So social media, I'm very not too fond of, but I know the importance. I know what it means, what it represents today. So it's a team. So some people will take care of it. If I have something I want to relay, I send it to them, and then I only have a Facebook account. I don't have an Instagram. I don't have a TikTok. I don't have any.
Yeah.
No, I don't have nothing.
None of that.
Yeah.
Call me a caveman, but I'm an artist. I have to find a way to be procreative, and that's gonna take my attention away from the prize, the purpose, my purpose, so sorry.
Well, there we go. Perfect. We know now he's doing delegations of different tasks, and that's what team leaders, they really do. So they know that, okay, this is my limit and where to go. Yeah. But we also know, Harry, that musicians, they have to leave. They need to pay bills. They need to do all the things. Now with technology, especially the streaming platforms, it's another source of income. So sometimes the artist may not want to play to make money, but they're still making money by sitting somewhere, but their streaming is going in. I wanted to talk about the importance of the streaming for artists, you have different platforms and how they can generate money and also residual from there.
It's still not enough. It's still not enough because I've been seeing people saying that they drop out a video and then 3 days after 1 million views. 1 million views, you might have $100 per 10,000 views. But sometimes it's up to when the person click, and then there's a certain commercials that goes before the video, and then you wait and watch before the video start. If you don't watch it, you're not getting a dime. And then sometimes, especially when because I always see myself in Haiti because that's where I'm born and then I live there still. And then we are in a fight to a wheel change. We don't know when it's gonna come, but we fighting for that. Some areas, if the product doesn't really have nothing to see with this country, so they're not putting the commercials because you're getting paid when the commercial pass. When the company that paid to show his commercial, there's customers, there's people that they want in this city and this country to know their product. But if this country is not interesting, then you're not gonna get a dime. And then that's where I was mentioning the financial inclusion, where even in Haiti, if we have the right where people could have the opportunity. When I say people, like, I'm not talking about people that lives in Pétionville or Delma that has a debit card or credit card. I'm talking about someone that lives in Tiburon, that lives in Île Vache or Côte de Fer, and then want to buy a song for 2 good or 3 good. Are they gonna be able to have a debit card with even a 1000 good or 2000 good? Are they gonna be able to make the artists being living with their products, with what they've been doing? So for me, streaming is not enough. And then we started with iTunes. You were supposed to download it in like for $1 or $2 to get the song, and then it's changed to Apple Music. So right now you just pay a monthly fee, $9 and $10 or $39 a year. The money goes to the platform, because with me paying $9 a month, I'll be able to listen to the amount of music that I want during the month.
Yeah.
So what going to the artist is it's a minimum. So for me, one of the main thing is performance. And it's to create an environment where the artists, not only worldwide, but I always see it as Haiti, be able to take a plane, go in there, and then like we used to do back in the days, get in a bus and then go into Léogane, Tigouave, Jacmel, Miragua, and then the next week we do the Latibonite. The next week after we do the north side. That's for me. We have to keep, because the fact that the streaming, some of the main record label or some of the main streaming like Spotify, Tidal or whatever, they are the one making the money now. The model, the business model being involved in it has to keep evolving, because it's not really good for whoever's creating now.